Hello, my name's Chloe Nahum. I am the Bridget Riley Foundation Curatorial Fellow here at the Courtauld Gallery. And today I'm talking about one of the paintings in our collection that I really love, which is Vanessa Bell's A Conversation. Bell worked on this painting, we think, between 1913 and 1916, which was a really radical and exciting time in her career and in her life too. Bell had studied at both the Slade and the Royal Academy schools, but at this time she was really looking to French modernists, people like Cézanne and Matisse, who were being exhibited in London with quite a lot of notoriety. But for Bell, that was where she sort of saw the path of her art leading, and I think we can see those influences really writ large in this painting. But at the same time, I think the reason I find this painting so exciting is that it's really about a kind of radical way of living that Bell was committed to. She spoke about the dark, silent house in which she grew up as a child with her sister, Virginia Woolf. And I think we can see how in this painting she was really trying to work against that. Fundamental to this idea was the idea of conversation that was liberated and let loose from those Victorian strictures. She talked about free talk being important to her, and people who surrounded her, people like Roger Fry, would describe how people, when they were around Bell, felt able to talk about anything without judgment. I mean, perhaps in these two interlocutors we see something quite arch and inscrutable in their faces. But to me, the figure on the left, with her kind of entreating gesture, her open expression, those wide eyes and that kind of rosiness of her cheeks that say something of the kind of passion with which she's talking, I think really speak to that idea. In 1905, Bell founded something called the Friday Club, which was a discussion and exhibiting group for artists. And again, importantly to her, she wrote that those conversations that the artists were having needed to eradicate politeness. Those were her words. And I think this painting is such a testament to that idea of conversation let loose from any inhibition. One exciting thing about this painting is that we think that the figure on the right, from scans that were done at one time, was possibly a man holding a cane. And I love that Bell chooses to rework this and turn it into an image of women's conversation and women's discourse and debate. It's just one of the many reasons why I think it's such a special painting that we have in the collection. The painting is currently on show in our display, Vanessa Bell, a pioneer of modern art. But you can usually see it in the Bloomsbury room, where it hangs in a really colourful, domestic-like setting, which is more akin to the Omega workshops where it would have first been seen.